Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo. What's good, y'all? What's going on? What's the word? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is. We are back again. And it's time for the weekend banger. It's time for the weekend banger, y'all. That's a lock. It's time for the weekend banger. And I got one. I keep a banger at all times. But like I always say before I start my videos, I have no problem delivering this content to everybody that's out there working a 9 to 5, everybody that's out there working a business, getting to that bag the legit way. I have no problem making sure y'all got stuff to listen to in the morning time, man. I have no problem doing these things, man. I also have no problem making sure I'm warning y'all and telling y'all about how dangerous prison is. I have no problem doing it, man. But I just need y'all to do one thing. And that's just stay out the way, man. That's all I want you to do, man. And you should want to stay out the way, man. Especially the guys that's out there, the ladies that's out there that got kids. You should want to do the right thing for them. You should want to do the right thing for them, man. Because I'm telling you, man, when these parents and everybody that got kids, like when y'all leave y'all kids, man, like that affects them. That puts them back down in the matrix of danger to grow up with other family members and grow up the best way they can. And next thing you know, they embracing somebody that you know that's in the streets. That's how the cycle goes, man. We can stop the cycle by not putting ourselves in prison and raising our kids. That's what we can do, man. Like, I just want to see everybody do that. I don't want to see people keep going to jail. Every time y'all see somebody go to jail, it's a family, it's a parent. And it affects the kids, man. So we got to change it up, man. We got to show them the right thing. By showing them the right thing, it's just us being in their life. That's showing the right thing, man. We were around forever, man. You be like, yeah, that's Uncle such and such. That's my dad. He been around forever, man. Let's break the cycle of parents, two-parent homes or parents not being in a kid's life. Let's just break the cycle and just stay out of jail. Because that's the only reason why kids be growing up bad is because the parents are not around, man. So let's just break the cycle and just stay out the way, y'all. Period. But y'all already know what it is, man. This is the weekend banger right here. So what I need y'all to do with this one, y'all. Like, share, subscribe this one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. But it's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called Donnie Luck Ran Out. Yeah. Luck ran out, man. Crazy, man. Y'all gotta understand, man, like in prison, like you got a lot of people that know how to play prison. Like, you know, I told y'all the ways I played prison, man. Like, trying to chase the package, like that was like my #1 goal in there. So like that kind of made my time go by. That was my thing that I passed time by trying to strategize and learn and be better and try to sneak around all the above. You have some people that just know how to play prison, and like I say playing prison because by me doing that, man, like when you have that situation, like you kind of have the power in your hands. So when a lot of people come in prison, man, like they learn how to play prison for what it is, man. Like, you already know what the goons like. So you know how to control the goons by getting what the goons love. So like you have people that come in there and they do their bid like that. And a lot of them make it through and a lot of them it don't, because sometimes it backfires, man. Because a lot of times, like when you run out of the stuff that you was feeding these guys with, that's when trouble usually happens, y'all. So with that being said, we are on Lawrenceville for this one, y'all. We are on Lawrenceville for this story, man. And I can remember, man, getting ready to move back to 60 building, man, like for the second time back to San Francisco game. But this been years later, like this been years. I've been in 30 building for a while now. And I said this, man, like it was crazy, man. But, you know, getting into it with the sergeant dude, man, like he just didn't like me. Like if you watching this right now, man, you just didn't like me for no reason, man, because you was somebody in there that was doing your thing in the beginning, and when you got those stripes, man, you turned into Alonzo off training day, bro. So like I ain't really had no problem with you, man, but y'all, the sergeant didn't like me, man. So I guess his way of getting to me, man, or like making me super angry, like it already felt like it was like kind of messed up anyway. Once Ballhead that went to the hole, my homeboy went to the hole because of the sergeant, like it was just like feeling like everything was changed now because we had such a good run of just in the cell together. and ducking him and trying to, like, before he even got there in our building, the sergeant. But like, I just kind of, like, as bad as I was that he was moving me, man, like, I was kind of happy to get away from there. But it just felt crazy to me moving, because I've been in 30 building for a while now. Like, I haven't been to San Francisco since 2009, and this is 2014 I'm talking about. So it's been a little second. So I knew for a fact that it changed up. You know what I mean? I already was expecting that before I got there, that they switched it up a little bit. It ain't as much as old heads. It ain't as much as, you know, dudes in there shake, rattle, and roll. Now, dudes gonna shake, rattle, and roll everywhere, but it wasn't probably as much as what I was expecting. You know what I mean? So I can remember when the lady came, man, she called me and my homeboy, and it's crazy because both our last names are white. So she called both of us, man. My homeboy hasn't been in 30 building and 33 part as long as I've been. He been in 40 building his whole bid. Then he came over there where we was at. Now, he was over there with us. The sergeant started hating him too. So when they called me and him to pack up, we already knew it was a play, man. And when the lady told me pack up, and she told me I was moving to 60 building, like, that junk was like, I'm moving to 60 building? And I was like, man, why I'm moving to 60 building? Because at first I was hot about it. I ain't gonna lie, but that's what she told me, man. So, you know, I knew it was the sergeant. We found out later that the sergeant ain't like us. So his thing was, he sent us back to our original pods. Now, my original pod was 41 pod, the junk that had all the members in it when I first got to Lawrenceville. That was my original pod. But I got moved from there to San Francisco when I told the lady to move me to 30 building. She tricked me. So he thought my original pod was 60 building. So I guess he was just basically like trying to get me out of his face. He sent me to the other side of the yard. He sent my man back to 40 building. So I moved, y'all. I moved. But the thing about me moving, it wasn't at a good time. This is a time that I'm slightly still moving around. I'm still trying to get to the bag. I got the situation in the VI. You know what I mean? It's like that wasn't over yet. When he moved me, it was about over with. You know what I mean? But like, I didn't want to move because I got the situation with my mans in them already. My mans in them is in the pod 31. That's who I'm getting the pack with them. I'm bringing the pack back and me and him gapping it. You know what I mean? So we already had that set up and the man moved me. So it was just wild. So I moved, man. I moved over to 60 building. Y'all, I get over there. I walk in the building look at dusty younger dudes. Like, it's changed. It's changed up. It's been 5 years almost. So like, it changed up. So I see how it was different. I see what was going on. I walked back into my old pod. The lady told me I was moving upstairs in cell 24. I think it's 24 because it was the second one by the laundry joint. So she told me I was moving there. So I went upstairs, man. I scanned the pod. Like, I was a little down, so I didn't really scan the pod too crazy, but I see what was going on. I scanned game a little bit. And of course, my radar detector went bananas. Anytime it's over 3-4 predators, it's going off crazy, y'all. So like, I went up the stairs with the that junk going off. So I already knew the count, man. Like, I wasn't even thinking about the predators because, like I said, I'm not somebody that the predators gonna try. So I'm like, the radar detector go off on his own a lot. So I wasn't tripping, man. I was still worried about, like, man, I'm all the way in 60 building. I got a play coming around the corner this weekend. Like, how we gonna do this? Like, this was crazy. So I come in the junk, man. I'm moving around. I'm looking around. I see what's going on. I see my roommate. Roommate was a cool dude, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna call him Red, man. We're gonna call my roommate Red. Red was an all right guy. You know what I mean? He was my celly for about 2 weeks. Then he ended up moving to 80 building, and I got another roommate. So through the first 2 weeks, I'm in the junk, man. So like, now it was like, because of the lieutenant, I lost my jiggity, the jiggle box. Y'all know what that is. I lost that in 30 building. I was on the way trying to get another one, but I'm trying to get this joint coming up this weekend if I can bounce back a little bit more. You know? So I'm waiting on the jump, man. So I come in, I see what's going on. I see the play. I see they got members over here, blue members over here, some red team members, some Muslims in the pod. Like, it was regular pod. Was my homeboys in there? No. There was nobody in there that I dealt with. Man, just moved Weezy to the other side of the country. So I'm in the jump, man. I see what's going on. So I look up. It's this white dude in the joint now. The white dude that I noticed, it was a couple of white dudes in there. One of the white dudes, he was like an Italian white dude. He ran the parlay. I think I did a story about that. He was the parlay man. He did the tickets. He had a lot of bread. You know what I mean? He was one of those type of white dudes. But it was another white dude in there at this particular time. You know what I mean? And this white dude, he was like a regular white dude. And the reason why I saw who he was and he stuck out slightly is because when I looked up, he was around all black dudes. Now, not saying that's not unusual to see in Virginia. Like, Virginia is not one of them states that the white dudes don't really hang with black dudes, like it's segregated crazy. No, you will see that from time to time, just like any other state. But like, he was around like the tough looking guys of the pod. And the reason why I say that is because everybody he was around that looked kind of like psychos. Now, when I looked up and seen where he was standing by the microwave when I finally came down the steps, and they was all standing by the microwave, by the payphones, and they was posted up. And he was the only white dude. Now, Donnie was kind of like a slightly skinny, tall white dude, had the white dude. He looked like a white dude. He was like a regular white dude. He didn't act black or none of this, but he's around the kind of like the biggest dude in the pod. Now, this dude I'm talking about, man, we're going to call him Thomas, man. But Thomas, he was all right. Like, me and him never really even kicked it in the pod from the time that I was in there with him. You know what I mean? We never really talked. There was nothing to talk about. He was from Richmond. Not saying I don't mess with Richmond dudes, but like, you know, he was from Richmond. I could tell he was one of those dudes. They had their situation, which I didn't know what the situation was yet, but they had their little stuff going on, and you know what I mean? And I guess he felt like it wasn't no need for him to talk to me, and that's how I felt. So, like, you know, if it happened, we'll talk every blue moon, little words here and there. We didn't have nothing against each other, but I seen Thomas, you know what I mean? Thomas was more like, after I figured it out, I saw what was going on, like, I'm moving the pod, y'all. So look, I see everything. I start smelling the la-la. I'm like, y'all know the la-la in 30 building, like, but I just was like, I'm gonna chill till I get mine. So it's like Wednesday now, you know what I mean? I'm going to the VI Saturday, so I'm like, I smell the la-la. I pull up on dude from Norfolk that's in the pod. I say, yo, hey, who got the la-la in here? He was like, yo, I think Donnie and Thomas got it. I'm like, Donnie? He was like, yeah, Donnie, the white dude. Thomas is the big dude. That's Thomas. I think they got it. They sellies. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. So I'm like, man. So he was like, I'm like, who I holler at then? I was like, I got some money, man. Like, who I talk to? He was like, might want to talk to Thomas because, you know, Thomas would be the one that be, you know. I said, also, the dude be touching? You know what I mean? He was like, nah, he be buying. He be buying and he buys. He love the la-la. That's all he do. He don't do no other narcotic except the la-la. So he was like, anytime it's la-la, he buying it. He love to do the la-la. That's all he do. So I'm like, man, all right, I'm gonna go holler at him then. So I kind of got like a little bit close to where they was at. And I seen dude, I was like, yo, pot yourself. He was talking to another rich dude. I was like, yo, pot yourself. I was like, yo, I just moved in the junk. I was like, bro, I'm trying to get something, you know, I'm trying to get something to blaze, bro. What's goody? He was like, oh, what you trying to get, y'all? I was like, man, for real, like, I was like, I got $20. So whatever you can do for a dub, you know what I mean? He was like, is it food? I'm like, it's half and half, hygiene food. He was like, all right. So he dipped. So I see him go to the room. So their room was like under the steps on the bottom tier to the right. Like, as soon as you come in the pod, you make that first walk down to the cells. They like the middle cell by the steps. So he go to the cell, so I can see their cell. So he go to the cell, and I see him talk to the white dude. He talking to the white dude. White dude turn his back. They do something. He come back out with the stuff. You know what I mean? So he come back out. He was like, yeah, here you go. So I was like, all right, I gave him the net bag. He was like, that's so. He was like, you just moved? I was like, yeah, I just moved. I was like, man, he moved me from 30 building, man. Sergeant dude. You know what I mean? Hating on me, you know what I mean? He was like, that's what's up. I was like, yeah, that's what's up, man. I like, appreciate you now. I wasn't telling everybody that I had something going on Saturday. You know what I mean? It's nobody's business. I love to pop up like this. I love situations like this. The way that dude, Thomas, handled me with the la-la, that was a good thing on his behalf, because if he would have act crazy, well, my loud pack would have came through, it would have been war, y'all. So boom. So I just chilled, man. I did that little jump. I blazed that little bit of la-la. That took me through. When I got to like Friday, I ain't had nothing. I'm gonna lay it down. So I'm chilling. I ain't doing nothing, man. The VI come. I go to VI. Now, this is a tricky VI, y'all, because I gotta go to VI and still, you know what I mean? Make sure I get with my guys on the other side. So I seen my bro in there, man, like, but for some reason, like, I was feeling like nervous when I went to get the joint, man, because, you know, this kind of like right after the dude kind of let me slide. It was like, I just waited like a month or two to go back over. But he still let me slide, so I don't know if he told people or the COs. So I was nervous about going to get this package right here, y'all. But I still had to go get it. I'm a psycho. I still had to go get it. So I go over there. This was kind of like my last joint. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably went one more, but I'm thinking this was the last one that I remember. But I go over there, you know what I mean? I see Big Tiff. Big Tiff was waiting on me. You follow my story, you know who Big Tiff is. I go see Big Tiff. I get the package. It goes smooth. I haul ass back. I was scared. I beat the joint there. The sweet dude in the back. Beat him. Get back to the pod. Got the whole onion game. You know what I mean? But I got to break bread, though, because half is mine, half is my guys. So I sent a message, man. Told bro, make sure he come to dinner. So when I seen when bro came to dinner, I was still feeling nervous. So I told bro, look, I gave him the whole joint. This is my man right here now. This is on the street with me to this day. I was like, yo, bro, look, take the whole joint and just go ahead and gap it and just send me the half. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, I don't think you gonna get me, bro. Cause I kind of knew what a half looked like anyway. Like, so I wouldn't think bro would get me anyway. So I gave him the joint just so I can have a little bit of space to kind of breathe to see what was going on. Cause you know, I'm trying to smoke. I'm trying to do all of that. So I went on, you know what I mean? Kept me a couple of joints and I was like, I'm gonna smoke this. So I go in the cell, y'all, for lockdown. We locked down. Holler at my man at dinner, gave him the junk. We locked down for dinner. Man, my word, my roommate don't smoke. Man, I blazed that joint. Man, I blazed that joint up, y'all. That's my word. I blazed that joint up. Right after they counted. Man, them people popped the door. I waited a minute. I got headphones on. I come out. I just see everybody like this. Everybody looking. I'm like, oh, shit. Come out. I'm lit. I'm trying to hold my smile in so bad because I'm lit. Y'all know how it be when you lit. I'm lit. So I'm trying to hold a smile and I'm like, I come out the steps dumb as a bitch. I'm like, niggas looking. I'm like, yo, that shit smell good as a bitch. Where you get that shit? You got some of that shit? I'm like, yeah, tomorrow. Niggas like, we ain't got nothing now. I'm like, nah, tomorrow, man. So goddamn, I'm lit. That one jump got me lit. And I didn't even smoke all the feezy. So I'm super lit out that jump. So I'm chilling. I look up. I see the dude Thomas. The dude Thomas walk. He had the dumbest walk in the world because like, he was like one of those kind of fat dudes that was like, you probably could tell he worked out back in a little bit before, but he wasn't old. He was like in his 30s. But he was like kind of like one of them solid fat dudes, right? But I see him come across the pod. He like this. He like, that you got that shit that smell good, Shaw. I'm like, damn, right. He was like, hey, look, I'm trying to buy some of that shit. I was like, man, I ain't got none, man. So as we talking, I look up. I see the white dude, Donnie. He's standing back by their cell. He kind of eyeballing me. He looking, he like, and it looked like he couldn't help himself. He was like, that's you that got that shit to smell like that, man? I was like, I heard his voice for the first time. I'm like, yeah, I got that shit. He was like, hey, man, I'm trying to buy some of that shit, man. I got $1.50 right now. I was like, I ain't gonna have it till tomorrow. He was like, you ain't got no more to smoke. So I had that 1J. You know what I mean? I had the 1J. So I'm like, I thought about it. I was like, dude did come through for me, even though he sold me something, but still though, you know, I'm trying to, you know what I mean, keep everything copacetic in the pod. So I ain't gonna act like an idiot. I had 1J left. I'm gonna get my stuff in the morning. So I ain't tripping. So I'm like, look, I got one feezy left, which was a big feezy because this was something that I picked out of the work. So I got one feezy left. I said, look, man, just trade me some of that tobacco because they had a little bit of tobacco too. They was selling roll-ups and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, bro, just give me some of that tobacco y'all got. You know what I mean? So he threw me like 4 roll-ups for that junk. Man, they go in the room immediately. No, the cut up game. No people win. They blazed up immediately, y'all. So boom. I promise y'all, that cut come down. That door opened up. It came out. The dude Thomas came out like this with his bowl. He was like, man, on glasses. He was like this. He was like, he did a I'm super dumb smack going to make something to eat walk. He was like, he get to the microwave. He ain't really trying to talk to no damn body. I look up. I see Donnie come to the door. Donnie was like, his eyes look like this. He was like, he looked around. He was like, he gave me the blood sign for no reason. I'm like, I ain't blood. He was like, but I guess that was the okay. Like, you know, it's the white guy okay. That's a blood sign in prison though. I'm like, I ain't do it back. But he like, I'm like, you know what I mean? So I started chilling in the park. Dudes pulling up, dudes like, yo, bro, got some gas. Everybody talking about it. I'm like, yeah, tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm letting everybody know tomorrow. Boom, 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 boom. I'm chilling. Goddamn, tomorrow roll around. I get the job for my man. I start slanging and banging. Y'all already know the count, man. I start slanging and banging. Cause it's like the last of the Mohicans kind of. And I told you I'm trying to get a Jackson. Slanging and banging. Getting that bread. Getting that goddamn bread. The nigga Donnie. Goddamn. The nigga Donnie come spend $1.50. He spend $1.50. I sell him a junk for $1.50. Goddamn, I promise you 2 days later, he come back and spend another $1.50. That nigga bought a lot of the package. I'm like, damn. So they good. They got some good bud and they getting lit every day. That's what they doing. They get their stuff, they sell to who they want to, and then they get lit. So the dude, Donnie, man, like for real, it got to the point where I didn't have no more to give. I had sent my man some that was next door. I sent him a little bit. Here you go. So dudes over there heard about it. They like, yo, who got that? Who got some more? Like, I ain't got them. I had some a couple days ago, bro. It's gone. Like, I done made my little 600-700. You know what I mean? I'm done. I'm smoking the rest, and the rest going in the cut. If I can pull up and get stuff when commissary come, like, I hustle strategically, man. Like, I'm used to doing how I'm doing. So, like, when I say I'm done, you better know how to live with it. You're just gonna feel stupid. So they was like, damn, who got that? So everybody was like, yo, I think I don't know if Thomas and them got some more. I don't know if they got some more or not. So some dudes come from next door into our pod. So they come in the pod. Now, I don't know where these dudes was from. I didn't even know these dudes. Like, y'all know I was new to this side of the yard down for real. Besides the people I know, I really didn't know nobody. That's how big Lawrenceville is. Like, it's two sides. Like, it ain't super big, but the other side of the yard is the other side of the yard. Like, you're not seeing everybody over there. So I didn't really know nobody. So they come in the joint. Man, they come in the joint and I see them talking. Now, they want from Richmond. They definitely want from Richmond. Now, it's Thomas, it's his homeboy, and it's another dude. Thomas' two homeboys, they both look like some dudes that'll kick your ass. You know what I mean? Thomas definitely look like he'll kick your ass. But the dudes come in the pod and they talking to his man, Thomas' homeboy. So they talking to him. So the dudes slide and go to Thomas' cell and holler at Thomas. He come back out. I seen it. I'm watching this shit because I'm like, these niggas they better not come holler at me because I already told them I ain't got shit. You know what I mean? They leave from Thomas' cell. He come back shaking his head. He said, nah, bro, he ain't selling no more. He like, what? How the fuck who got it? He was like, you know, it's selling. His homeboy went on. Sometimes the niggas be too high, they'll get to talking too much. He like, man, you know, his selling got that shit, you know what I mean? So like, he ain't selling it. He smoked that shit like that. I'm like, man, tell the white dude. Man, tell the white dude. He was like, what the white right there? So Donnie was on the phone. So he was like, yeah, Donnie right there. So they seen, he like, the white dude. So they pull up on him. They over there. He getting off the phone. You see them talking to him. You see Donnie like, you know, Donnie a little tall white dude. He like, wow, you got all that Thomas. You got all that time. Dude was like, man, I'm hollering at you. What you mean? Like, y'all gonna be over here? Y'all trying to tell me y'all gonna be over here? Y'all ain't selling no bud? That's how I get in prison sometimes. Dude gets so like, I mean, if you miss the train, bro, you miss the train. Like, when I miss the train, I don't complain about it. Like, dudes would be mad that they can't buy when they want to buy. This is not how it goes, man. If it's for sale, then it's going to be for sale. If it's not, it's not. So they should respect kind of like what Thomas and Donnie saying. So Donnie's sending them at Thomas. So Thomas come out and the pin that they kind of down on his selling. He come out, he was like, hey, what's up? Deal with me. Yeah, deal with me. I got it. He got his shirt off and everything. Fat boy game out there. He come out to sell shirt off game. He like, hey, I got it. Deal with me. Dude like, man, I'll deal with you. What's up? I'm trying to buy something to smoke then. My man birthday tomorrow, bro. We trying to smoke at midnight. He was like, man, shit, nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck with Abraham Lincoln birthday. I ain't got no more for sale. I told you already, Shard. I told your man at the door. Dude was like, oh, so y'all gonna be over here like that? Y'all gonna be on... Thomas was like, nigga, the fuck I look like? Thomas snapped. Thomas like, what the fuck I... He's like, matter of fact, that nigga went back in the cell. It came out. And nigga Donnie was just standing there. Donnie standing like on the back of the... like on the side of the steps of the cell right there. Donnie like this. Donnie looking like... he don't know what the fuck to say. Thomas come out. The fuck? Nigga, I ain't gotta sell shit. I ain't gotta sell nothing. Y'all niggas, fuck around what you do. Was like, man, y'all niggas what? He was like, what? Bring your ass in this motherfucking cell then. Dude was like, man, I ain't coming in the cell fighting your big ass. He was like, I know you won't. I know you fucking won't. And he said, man, you out here protecting this motherfucking white boy. That's what the fuck you doing. You out here protecting this white boy. Y'all niggas kill me with that shit. Think y'all niggas security and all this shit. He was like, nigga, I ain't gotta prove shit. He was like, that's my selling. Ain't nobody gonna mess with him. Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna mess with him. Ain't nobody gonna mess with him. That nigga made a public announcement. I'm like, when he said that, I kind of like, damn, bro, you got it, bro. Like, I wasn't anyway, but damn. Like, he made a public service announcement, y'all. So boom. That shit was getting crazy because, like, they right there going back and forth. Dude is not even in our fucking pod. They going back and forth. Thomas was like, man, I ain't gonna tell you no more. I ain't gonna either get the fuck out of this pod, you come get some of this rent, or you come get some of this rent. That's what you can do. Goddamn, the dude was like, man, fuck this shit, man. Hold this shit, man. I don't this nigga. Fuck, dude was like 6 feet, kind of little regular body type of dude. Dude was like, man, fuck this shit, man. When his homeboy took his watch off, he was like, man, this nigga, man. His homeboy was like, man, hold on, bro. Like, it ain't that serious, man. Fuck a nigga don't want to sell it. So I see all this shit happen. I got like a ball of weed like this. That's my personal. It's like, it's compressed, but it's like this. Nice little circle game. I was like, I seen that shit about to go down. I was like, yo, hold on, bro. Hold on. I was like, yo, what you trying to buy, bro? He was like, shit, I'm trying to buy a spoon. I was like, that weed shit, serious. Niggas be counting every grain of that shit. Like, I ain't really had that shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to survive. I ain't never trying to ask nigga to buy shit. I'm trying to smoke every day. You know what I mean? I'm like, I was all right, bro. Come to my cell, bro. I go up the steps like this. I'm like, I did the maddest heads walk. I'm like, fuck this. Shit. Bro came up the steps. He came in the cell. I was like, yo, bro, look. I'm advising you not to fight dude. Like, I don't think you want to fight that nigga, man. That nigga look mean. He was like, nah, fight that nigga? I was like, bro, look, all right, bro. I was like, look, I got this shit for you, though. So I'm trying to dead this shit, bro. For a nigga don't be all, you know what I mean? He was like, no, fuck that nigga. I'm going to buy that. Then I'm going to go bang that nigga up. I'm like, I felt I was in an awkward position right there, y'all. Pause, because I'm like, damn, bro, I done broke my neck to sell you the spoon and you talking about still going to fight Thomas? This is what I'm saying in my mind. He like, shit, nigga, I'm still, yeah. God damn it, yeah, all right. He told his homeboy, he said, throw me that bag down there. His homeboy threw him the net bag. He was like, yeah, that's $30, bro, that's good. I'm like, I bought that shit. Tuna fish, mackerel, 2 sausages. That's good right there. I was like, yeah, that's good, bro. I was like, look, all right, bro. Like, bro, come on, bro. Don't make it shit. He was like, no, fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect me. The man take the work. He go downstairs, hand his man to work. He go straight in the cell with goddamn Thomas. I ain't even want to look. I'm upstairs. Like, they like 4 cells to my right. Damn, that's where they at. So I come lean on the tail right in front of my cell. I'm like, I'm leaning on the jump. The dudes that do laundry, all them right there. They like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. He was mad. He was fighting. I don't know. So we leaning over the tail. All you hear was, got me fucked up. I'm talking, they in that bitch getting it. I'm like, oh shit. You know, niggas like, when niggas fighting in the pod, shit gets quiet because people want to hear the noise. They can't see it. That's how nosy people is in prison. I told y'all, we listening to the noise. That shit going crazy. And niggas like, oh shit. Goddamn. All you hear was, all right, you got it, man. You got it. The fuck out of my cell, shawty. That's how I knew who wanted to fight. When I heard, get the fuck out of my cell, shawty. Thomas wanted that goddamn fight, y'all. So boom. I said, oh shit. You seen his homeboy, and he was like, his homeboy whose birthday it was, that was in there with him, his homeboy like, man, come on, man, y'all fuck one-on-one. Come on, get up, bro. And I see him like, got his man kind of like, and dude kind of, he got like a little limp. When they get him to the door, they hit the button. Lady open the door. I'm right there on the top 10 looking at them niggas like, word, nigga walk out the jaw limping. I couldn't see his face the whole time. I couldn't see. I looked up, seen Thomas, no shirt gang come out. Thomas was like, yeah. He was tired as a bitch. He was like, he had like one sentence every goddamn 10 seconds. He was so tired. He was like, yeah. Nigga thought I was crazy. Yeah, he thought I was gonna be goddamn soft in that motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, he thought the wrong story. I'm like, God damn. So the word was that Thomas served the nigga. Thomas served the nigga up. I looked up. The nigga Donnie was standing out there with him and his homeboy. Donnie was like, yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, I see Donnie. Like, oh, word. Like, he happy. I was like, oh, that's what it is. I started figuring it out. The laundry dude that sleep beside me, it's like, he ran my damn brain. He was like, hey, Weezy. He was like, man, Thomas, that nigga security, man. He ain't fighting nobody as long as Thomas in here. Thomas, that nigga security. I was like, damn, that's crazy, man. He was like, man, Donnie got him to beat up the black dude over in 63 pod. I'm like, what black dude? He was like, some dude, man, he was doing business with. And he was like, Thomas went over there and beat the man ass. I'm like, damn, so Thomas just on his Beanie single state property shit? Like, god damn, we ain't just beating niggas for nothing. He was like, man, look, he gonna protect Donnie. Like, Donnie is his investment. Like, that they won't say it, And he was like, they been in the cell like a year now, man. He was like, man, for real. Dude, the old head who talking to me, he was like, man, for real, I don't know if he in there blowing Donnie back out. I was like, oh, pause wasn't even invented yet, y'all. But still, I was like, that was the pause. I was like, oh. He was like, no, shit, no homo. Old head, he told me, no, shit, no homo. As soon as he said that. Maybe it's past. Oh, god damn, man. What you mean he in there blowing his back out, bro? You wildin', bro. He was like, I don't know. They been in the cell forever. Donnie won't move in the cell with nobody. He was like, man, the white dudes be mad at Donnie because Donnie hang with them. He was like, man, I don't know what they got going on in their nephew. I was like, that shit crazy, man. I was like, that's wild right there, man. So from my view, the nigga Thomas was definitely his security. He proved it. Niggas came over there like how niggas be, like if Donnie was by himself, that situation probably would have went a little different, man. Like, it was crazy how that situation went, but it probably would have went a little different, y'all. So, boom! Shit started being regular in there, you know what I mean? Now I'm just adapted to being back to 60 building now, you know. I had my wave, so dudes know what it is. Like, yo, dude just came in from 30 building. Yeah, bro got that pack. Yeah, bro get that pack, but I didn't. You know what I mean? My man that I told you I'd be splitting with, he ended up getting another pack through somebody else. So when he got his pack, he still looked out for me. It wasn't what I get normally when we gap like his house, but he made sure he threw me decent. And that's all it takes to make, you know what I mean? For a lookout for me. I ain't tripping, so bro threw me again. He threw me some different loud packs, so I got the loud pack over there. So they buy a lot of that shit again. I broke a play with him and my homeboy, made sure that went smooth. Goddamn, the nigga Donnie and them living good. The nigga Donnie, man, like, but it's like, he had like this arrogant feel. I would see the arrogantness in him, like, you know what I mean? Like he was feeling like, I'm Mr. Untouchable. Can't nobody fuck with me. And I got the biggest motherfucker in the pod from Richmond that'll fucking kick anybody's ass, including dudes from Richmond. God damn it. So I can't be fucked with. Like, as I read his brain from time to time, that's the arrogant kind of thing I got from him. Like, he saw it. Like, I could see he was embracing it, sometimes handling his own business. He got maniacs running with him. I would respect him more. But no, Donnie is doing what I told y'all dudes be doing, man. Dudes be knowing how to work prison. He's working prison by being able to buy the narcotics, keep the maniacs happy, and he has the maniac in his cell. So it's like, who knows was they in there shake, rattling, and rolling? I didn't know. Now, this is the new 60 building. This isn't the old San Francisco game. So I don't know if they was in there shake, rattling, and rolling. Like, I ain't get no Predator vibes from Thomas, you know what I mean? But at the same time, though, man, like, the nigga Donnie just was feeling like nobody can fuck with him, man. And I used to just look at that shit like, yo, bro, you better hope that shit lasts, my nigga. So, little time went on. A little bit more time went on, man. The weed that my man had is still circulating. I see like another week go by. That shit's still circulating. They blowing. Everybody having a ball. Pod kind of good right now. Now, the two dudes that used to be with the nigga Thomas, they was mean motherfuckers too. And they had his back to the fullest. They definitely gonna roll with Thomas if shit get crazy. And everybody knew that. Everybody could tell what was going on. You know what I mean? So they used to go outside and play basketball. Now, they used to go outside and play basketball with 80 building for some reason. I think they knew some Richmond dudes from 80 building. So, like, they used to, like, the COs rock with everybody, kind of like, you cool, they ain't trip about where you go wreck at, what yard. So they used to let them niggas on the other side, not on the other side, but when 80 building got the court, they'll go over there. Why? 80 building had a lot of ballers. Now, Thomas and his two homeboys, they weren't no little dudes. They was kind of tall dudes. So I think that's why the Richmond dudes used to go over there and ball. Now, the Richmond dudes go over there and ball. I can remember this shit, man. I'm on the other side of the yard. Like, the court is on over there, but I'm not on that part. So they over there jump balling, man. I look up, man. I see a nigga rumbling goddamn Thomas homeboy. They going at it one-on-one. Like, they head to head right there. They throwing blows. And I look up. Another dude jumped in. When I look, it was a blood dude. He was rumbling. The blood dude jumped in. They banking him. When he getting banked up, his man, that's Thomas' other homeboy, he come over there. And they start rumbling. They get into it. They rumbling hard as hell on the court. And they thumping. The police see it. The white shirts, everybody coming from that way. The COs running from the other building this way. They trying to come break this shit up. They out that bitch rumbling hard as a bitch. Man, they get that shit. They break that shit up. Grab them niggas. Handcuff them niggas. Lock them niggas up, man. They locked like 6 niggas up, man. My word. And two of the 6 niggas that they locked up was Thomas' two homeboys. So when it was our time to come back on the yard, when we came back from off the yard, you know, I was one of the ones that was out there. So when I'm coming back in the pod, Thomas was right there by the brick wall. I said, yo, they just locked your 2 homeboys up. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, they was out there fighting. He was like, who they were fighting? I said, look like some blood niggas, bro. He was like, man, I told them niggas, man, don't go out there with that dumbass basketball shit, man. Dumbass motherfuckers, man. Told them niggas that shit, man. Motherfuckers, man, shit crazy. So them niggas was gone. Them niggas went down for rumbling. A little bit more time go on. These niggas finally get out. They get out the hole. They put them niggas over in goddamn 30 building, both of them niggas. So, like, it'd be hard getting back to the other side, like lateral movements. I told y'all how they dragged me when I first came from 40 to San Francisco and I was trying to get to 30. Like, it'd be hard doing like the cross the yard moves and shit. So they over in 30 building stuck. Thomas still used to look out for him here and there, still do his thing with them niggas. You know what I mean? He kept it honorable with that. But at the same time, though, like, shit just kind of like started subtracting. You know what I mean? And like, I'm telling y'all, man, like, prison is filled. When I say filled, prison is filled with quiet hyenas, man. And the reason why I say quiet hyenas, because y'all already know what a hyena do, man. A hyena they come in packs. They lurk. You know what I mean? They wait. They look for weak opportunities. They look for vulnerable opportunities, man. And that's what dudes do in prison, man. They just more quiet with it, man. They not as wild as like a real animal hyena, but like they skills of watching and being patient, like that's what dudes do in prison. So like, I'll be lying if I tell y'all a lot of dudes wasn't happy that 2 of his homeboys went down. Cause I promise you, there was dudes in there probably looking at it like, yeah, -2, motherfucker. Yeah, he had goddamn 3 niggas with him. Now it's -2, y'all, so boom. Niggas is that petty to think of shit like that. That's what niggas doing though. But you gotta understand, I told y'all, dudes is looking for vulnerable situations. So they over there, they stuck over there, man. Pod going through normal, everything straight. Now, the dude that got his ass whooped is still over in 63 Pod that came over there trying to cop for his homeboy birthday. He got his ass whooped now. The story I heard about that ass whooping, pardon me for not giving you the details, but what I heard when he done to that dude, man, somebody said Thomas slammed it. We have 2, like, it's a table, right? Like, and Lawrenceville cell's kind of big, but you walk in, like, on the sides, like a table that you could, like, you know, you can sit at the joint and put your arms like this, but it's 2 round seats. It's a round seat right there. They come up on the joint, and there's another round seat right beside it. You know what I mean? They said Thomas slammed the nigga. Boom. Body slammed the nigga on the fucking, like, they said his back hit one of the circles. But they said when he slammed him, he put all his weight on the nigga. So that explains why dude walked out like this. Hey, goddamn Ultimate Warrior slammed the nigga on a circle bench. That shit was nuts, man. So I used to see dude wasn't acting like it was smoke. You know what I mean? Dude wasn't acting like it was smoke. But I'm telling you, man, like I seen hyena in his eyes. I seen hyena in his eyes the whole time, man. So the nigga Thomas is acting regular. Thomas don't even really come out the cell. He moving around. He doing this, you know what I mean? He ain't really do a whole lot. Thomas was chilling. Until one day this lady came to work, man. And this CO lady, man, she usually don't work our building. She works 70 building, man. But this time they would mix it up sometime, man. And this lady was a psycho. I ain't even gonna lie. She was a fucking psycho because, like, she will push shit. She will push you to the edge. She will push you to the edge, man. I promise you, she will push you to the edge, man. So Thomas had a sweatsuit, man, that, you know, like a lot of dudes will buy sweatsuits. And you know, you gotta wash the sweatsuit sometimes, man. Like they have a main laundry that you can do. They have a laundry area in the pod, like you can wash your own shit. But when dudes got their personal clothes, they'll wash it in the washer, but they'll dry their good shit like hanging over the junk I told y'all I be leaning on when I come out my cell. Like dudes are hanging over that. You know what I mean? Like everybody know the steps is obsolete. Like don't do it to the steps because they gonna say something about the steps. But over your bar by your door, you got a pair of shorts, you got a sweatshirt, you got a pair of sweats hanging, the whole sweatsuit. You know what I mean? You trying to dry the shit, the pod is the perfect place. So bro got the sweatsuit, like that shit like a 3X game. Then you got the big sweatsuit hanging on the top tier, that shit long as a bitch. So a lady come in and do rounds, niggas say the police know when she come in fast as a bitch. Boosh, boosh, she closing doors. Boosh, boosh. Niggas like, damn, you close the door. She's locking niggas in, all type of shit. Boosh, she closing doors. So she get on the top tier. She come down there by my cell. She walk down there by the laundry. When she get to the last cell, she was like, she grabbed that shit. She grabbed a sweatsuit, wet and everything. I'm like, damn, she grabbed that shit. She started making rounds. Thomas don't see her at first. She started, boosh, boosh. She coming around top tier, boosh, 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 close the doors, boosh, boosh. Thomas was like, hey, Shauna, get my sweatsuit. She was like, no, you don't supposed to have it hang up. I'm confiscating it. You don't supposed to have it hang up. I'm confiscating it. He was like, no, Shawn, give me my goddamn sweatsuit. Hell's wrong with you, Shawn? You can't do that to my shit. She was like, nah, I'm taking this sweatsuit. This is mine. I'm taking it. It's mine now. It's mine now. Go back and get it from the unit, man. He was like, man, you won't give me my shit. What the hell is wrong with you? So she dipped. She went through the back door at the top on his ass. I was like, oh, shit. That's crazy. She dipped out. Goddamn. That nigga mad as a bitch. That nigga was at the door. That's all you see was that nigga hitting the button. Hey, tell that bitch she was in the booth. He was like, hey, bitch. Hey, man, go get my motherfucking sweatsuit. She was like, I ain't giving you shit. You can read her lips through the upstairs joint. You know, it's glass up there. She was like, I ain't giving you shit. Writing you up. She got a face card. He was like, fuck you. That nigga snap. That nigga Thomas came out the shirt. That nigga popped the top. That nigga was sweating bullets. You hear me? That nigga was sweating profusely. That nigga got that pop the top fat boy gang. That nigga, you don't get my shit. Fuck around you. She looking at him like, he's like, you don't get my shit. He's snapping out on her. He's like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, short. Fuck you, bitch. With hit on her ass. And that's how niggas get sometimes. He snap on her. He snap on her, y'all. Next thing you know, you hear, see the white shirts don't come in. Goddamn, they took that nigga out in the hallway, nigga, no shirt, sweaty. Goddamn, niggas like, yo, look out the window. Niggas looking out the window. You look up, you see Thomas fat ass like this. He like, they took that nigga to the bin, y'all. So boom. When that day happened, y'all, I promise y'all, man, that shit was so quiet in the pod. Like niggas was like, yo, you seen the COs come in? COs go to goddamn Donnie cell. Next thing you know, you looking there, you can see that shit. Look, Donnie packing that nigga shit up. Donnie packing that nigga shit up, man. Donnie packing that nigga shit up. I was like, oh shit. Shit crazy as a motherfucker, man. Shit crazy as a bitch. Goddamn. As soon as they packed that nigga shit up, I looked up. I seen the other old head dude that be in the pod. Quiet hyena. He's waited his turn. He pull up on Donnie. You see Donnie talking to him like, yo, man, I don't know what the fuck happened, man. He just snapped. I don't know what the fuck he did, dude. Like, he just fucking snapped out. Like, fuck, we've been in the cell for a year and a half, man. Like, fuck, man. Dude over there consoling him. Yeah, man, you'll be all right, man. Now, man, I see him here. You'll be all right, man. You know what I mean? You'll be all right, dude. Now, so this nigga did what the next man would have did in his position. He started kicking it with the old head, man. It's on to the next one, man. That's how this prison shit is. He's trying to work prison, but you see, when you start over, once you done got a loyal soldier on your team, now you gotta start over. It never works out. So he fucking with the old head. He fucking with the old head. I'm fucking with the old head. Old head nigga, one of them old slick niggas, another nigga from Richmond. Not saying everybody from Richmond slick. But he was one of them old timers from the slick as a bitch. Gamble, do everything. Do the dope, do every goddamn thing. So goddamn, he fucking with him. You know what I mean? So they in the pod, goddamn, niggas kicking it. I don't know what that happened with nigga Thomas, but he ended up getting out the hole and they put him in 30 building. So he was over there back with his homeboys, but they told him when he was trying to get back that he couldn't come back to this side of the yard to 60 building because the lady feel threatened. The man took his shirt off. He did all type of unnecessary shit. So the lady had an argument about the shit. So he was done over in 60 building, man. So Donnie was trying to get to 30 building on the low. So he been fucking with the old head, kind of doing the same thing, slightly scoring from the old, scoring, letting the old head run the numbers, do the little shit that Thomas do basically, but like not as much as Thomas. But he trying to get the 30 building over there where they at. So Thomas and them trying to work the play to get him over there. You can see him talking. So I guess the old head found out that the nigga Donnie trying to move. So the old head come back in from rec one day. Goddamn, they door wide open. We coming back from rec, niggas all over the place. That's all you hear is the old head and Donnie say, he like, hey, oh, that's how you gonna do, huh? Already, since me and you ain't even been tight. That shit sounded so fruity though, man. Like as I'm repeating what he said, like he was like, yeah, me and you ain't even been tight that long. We ain't even been tight that long. And you already ready to up and move on me already. Donnie was like, yeah, man, because you know, I'm trying to get back in my old celly. I'm trying to get back over there in my old celly. Like my old celly's over in 31 pod. I'm trying to get over there. He like, man, nah, you staying over here. Donnie was like, what? He was like, yeah, you staying over here. Donnie was like, what do you mean I'm staying over here? He was like, bah! Man, look, I wasn't expecting this shit either, man. He smacked Donnie fucking toboggan off. That shit said he was talking like, he talking loud. Everybody looking like this nigga a psycho. He said, nah, you staying over here. Donnie was like, what? He was like, yeah, you staying over here. Bah! Man, he smacked the hell out of Donnie. Donnie said, psh! Everybody was like, I'm looking over at nigga's shoulder. I'm like this. I'm like, you know, I'm nosy as a bitch. I'm over the steps. I'm like, and nigga Donnie was like, that nigga sat down on his bed. He was like, Okay, man. Okay, man. Okay, man. Dude was over top of him. He ain't give a fuck who was watching. Dude was like, he went old school style. He said, your ass ain't moving, right? Yeah. You ain't moving, right? Yeah. God damn it. You heard what I said, right? You ain't moving, right? Start talking that's that old prison shit. You start hearing niggas say, right, and all that shit. That's that old prison shit, y'all. So, boom. But the nigga Donnie submitted to him, man. Like, he was scared as fuck. Man, the nigga was scared as fuck, but he had the best luck in the world for a minute. He worked prison for a minute. He had the maniacs on his team. But one by one, the maniacs went down. You gotta be prepared for shit like this. That's why through the process of you hanging with tough dudes, make yourself tough, Donnie. You can't be out here just fucking being a weakling, still hanging with psychos. You gotta learn with the psychos, man. Donnie didn't do that shit. He didn't do that shit. So the nigga like, oh yeah, like, yeah, you ain't going no motherfucking where. You ain't going no more. He was still in the cell dolo. They didn't even move nobody in his cell yet. He was like, you ain't going no motherfucking where. Yeah, fuck that shit. And look, my homeboy over in 80 building got some dope. God damn it. Go get your ass on the phone, get me some numbers. Donnie looked at that nigga like, he gave that nigga a terrifying look like. He looked up, you seen Donnie like, Donnie came out in the pod when he hit the right. When he hit the left to go towards the phones. I seen his face. Man, that man's face was pink as a bitch, y'all, so boom. Oh, he smacked the living dog poop out his dumb ass, man. Nigga was shit with fuck. That nigga go hop on the jack. He on the jack for a minute, he on the jack. Goddamn, he on the phone. He talking this shit, goddamn. He get off the jack. I don't know what he told over here when he got off the jack. But he didn't get no fucking numbers. I know that. He didn't write shit down. He didn't do shit. Over here was all right with it. Over here was like, over here went to bed for the night. He done scared the fuck out the nigga. Like, he didn't do that while Thomas was in there because he knew he couldn't do that shit. Now he done scared the fuck out of that nigga, man. This is what prison is, man. Y'all want to come to this shit when niggas pray on the week like this? This is what really goes down, man. Ask anybody that been in prison, man. If your ass weak, you fooled in there. You can be weak on the street. If you weak in prison, you are fooled. You are fooled, man. So don't do no fucking crime if you weak, man. Real talk, man, because this shit was wild watching this shit. I seen it several times in my bed, but like, he waited patiently, man. A patient hyena. What I tell y'all, he was a patient hyena, man. And the man got this nigga, man. Next day roll around. He get on the phone again. I guess he get the numbers. Old head gonna buy the D block. Old head get some of that in the system now. Old head goddamn his swag old as a bitch now. Now he still on point watching that nigga like a Terminator. He like, the nigga shit broke slightly. He high off the dough. He shit. Over there. He's still on this Terminator shit. He's still trying to watch. We go outside, rent. Everybody go out there. I look up. I see Donnie at the gate talking to Thomas. I don't know what he telling him, but the old head didn't go out. He high as a bitch. Goddamn, Donnie get off the gate. You hear Thomas like, hey, man, you gotta get over here and tell them nigga, go to the hole then. You hear Donnie, you hear Thomas say that? Well, go to the hole then. Just go to the hole. Donnie was like, Donnie shook his head. He didn't say yes or no. He shook his head. We come back in. Man. Old head got down, man. I wasn't even thinking nothing was gonna happen. So I come back upstairs, go grab my shower bag. I'm ready to wash my hands. It was hot as fuck out there. I didn't even do no workout or nothing out there, but I was just sweating. I go get my shower bag. I'm gonna take a shower. I like the showers downstairs. I don't get in the ones upstairs, so I get in the ones downstairs. I'm coming down the steps, y'all. I'm like, I got my laundry bag, my hygiene. I'm like, they sell right there. I'm looking as I'm coming down the steps. I look. I see the old head sitting there, bitch looking at Donnie TV. He got the door open. He looking at Donnie TV. He like, I'm coming down. And I look. I seen Donnie coming. Donnie was like, that nigga like he was taking a long walk. And he was like, nigga got in the cell. That shit was quiet. Next thing you know, motherfucker, nigga told you ain't leaving, nigga. Ah, come on, man. Nigga, fuck me. Nigga, fuck around you trying to play me. Niggas going that jump. Niggas like, yo, man, what the fuck you doing? It's another old head seen that shit. He's like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Ain't nobody getting involved when he smacked him the first time. Now there's another old head came in. He's like, man, what the fuck you doing, man? He grabbed a nigga. He's like, yo, man, chill, man. You wildin'. Old head was like, motherfucker, you owe me, motherfucker. You owe me. That nigga like a psycho and dude pulling him back by his arms. He like, motherfucker, you owe me. You owe me, motherfucker. Ah! That nigga turned into a whole fucking psycho. He dragged the nigga up off him. This word, that nigga Donnie comes to the door. He's like, man, I'm just gonna leave this pod, man. I was gonna leave this fucking pod, man. Oh, yeah, another old head dude come over there. Hey, the old head dude that was talking, they was together. The one his homeboy pulled the other old head up off his ass. Another old head pop up. See him talking to Donnie like, no, you ain't gotta go to the hole, man. Don't let him fuck this up, man. You need to do your bid by yourself. You need to do your bid by yourself. That's what you need to do. Do your bid by yourself, man. You ain't gotta go nowhere and follow nobody. Be your own man, Donnie. Be your own man. Donnie, listen to him. They pulled the nigga up off and he saved the nigga ass. Man, I promise you, man. The next day, soon as some weed popped up, I seen the same old head nigga pulling up on Donnie. Got Donnie at the door. Donnie looking clueless. He explaining something to Donnie. I read his fucking brain. The nigga brain said, nigga, I saved your ass last night. Nigga, if you don't buy this motherfucking weed, nigga, I'm gonna kick your ass. Now Donnie was in a fucking triangle. He was in a triangle, y'all, man. He was fucked. But this is what happens in prison when you open that book up of fucking paying for security. Shit like this happens, man. So Donnie don't know what the fuck to do. Donnie don't know what the fuck to do, man. He buy the weed from dude. Goddamn, I bought some weed from dude. Cause that shit was crazy. I bought some weed from dude. Dude, happy as a bitch, he just caught a free score. Niggas was conning this nigga out of everywhere. Now that Thomas is gone. That nigga Donnie looking fucked up. Nigga walk around. Looking stupid as a bitch. Man, my word, man. Goddamn. That nigga Donnie just walked up to the first old head that he was fighting. The first nigga that pulled up on him and said he ain't going nowhere. Donnie walked up to that nigga and he swung some bullshit. When he swung this shit, old head ducked this shit. That's all you heard was this. Y'all know how it sound when a nigga gets slammed for real. That nigga ducked that weak ass punch Donnie through. That nigga ducked and said, you heard the noise. And that nigga was like this. Blow! He ducked the shit out of Donnie's tall ass. He ducked him. Donnie was like, ah. That nigga start beating out his blow, blow, blow. He just start fucking Donnie up. Donnie balled up. He had that nigga rolling in the pod. He was kicking that nigga, boom, in his back. That nigga start rolling. That nigga was doing the gangster down the boulevard. That nigga was like, blow, he was kicking the shot out of that nigga, far nigga rolling. Police coming at bitch tackling that nigga, blow. Grab that nigga, man. Got that nigga ass, man. Got that nigga, man. My word, got that nigga. They got both of them. They locked both of them niggas up, man. They locked both of them niggas up, man. Donnie was out of there. Y'all think he got saved? Donnie got out the hole, man. He made it to 40 building. He didn't make it to 30 building. But at least he was on the same side as Thomas. I promise y'all, man. From him being over on that side, because I got back to that other side. By the time I got back to the other side of the yard, they said Thomas got transferred. Donnie was in 43 pod, the pod across from me when I went to 40 building. Donnie was over there with another old head. He was up under another nigga, man. And shit be scary like that in prison, man. And God knows what he's paying to be under this guy. Who knows? But this is what he do. Man, shit was crazy, man. But that nigga Donnie luck ran out, y'all, man. He still became who he was. A nigga that's gonna pay for security, man. Donnie was out of control, man. But that was a crazy story. But that's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Broke a sweat on this check for y'all today, man. But I appreciate y'all, man, with all my heart, man. Share the content, please. But I need y'all to stay out the way, man. It's the smart thing to do and it's the right thing to do, man. Stay your ass out the way if you want to live the rest of your life out here on the street. Period, man. But y'all already know what this is, man. This is the weekend banger game. So what I need y'all to do with this one, like, share, subscribe. This one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. But y'all be safe, man. And stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes.